Hi guys. Hey, psst, hey, I'm live. Sorry about that. So let's start the day. I'm gonna be doing the Wheel of Names today, so it's not gonna be randomly chosen. It's going to be, the Wheel of Names. If you're new here, hi. Read the description, please, and you'll kind of understand how this works. And if you're returning, hi. So let's get this started. I'm just going to start putting names on this wheel. Oh yeah, and then these names here on the screen at the bottom. From the last live, I had told a few people that they would get a reading for sure next time. So I will still give those three a reading if they're here. And if not, then that's fine. But we're just going to go ahead and go continue. So let's see. Just setting it up really quick. Perfect. Okay. So Lena. Well, Lena's one of those people, so we'll put lose love animal. I'm going to point you down here so you can see the cards, not me. Okay, Jessica, hollow. Hollow Scream 111. Okay, got you guys on the list. So let's start out. I'll keep adding as we go, but just to begin, I'm going to start with Lena because she is one of these usernames here at the bottom that I told last time. So I'm going to just start her reading and I'll continue to add names as they come in and then we'll spin the wheel for the first time. Okay, so stick around. And if you're new here, please go ahead and read the description so that you know how this works and you don't miss your reading, okay? So Lena, hi. You wanted a general reading. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Oh yeah, and you guys, please read the description just so you know how it works really quick. It could be really helpful for you. And so you know all the options you have tonight. And all of these decks that I use in these videos are in the description as well, linked. So if you're interested in checking one of them out, go ahead and use my links. They are affiliate links, but it could be really helpful for you not to have to search around and find which decks I'm using. Okay. That's a problem I've tended to have when I watch tarot readers and they don't say the deck they're using. So frustrating. So just made it easy for you. So let's see, Lena. General reading here. General reading for Lena. Okay, it could be putting something to rest after feeling very, very stuck in it. Or maybe you're feeling stuck right now. You know, you could be feeling stuck right now. I just want you to know that you're not really stuck. It is just in your head. Since these are swords, this is basically your mental energy. So it's not like physically really happening, but it is mentally feeling that way. So of course it's very real to you, but it seems like that's going to be ending soon because you're able to put something to rest or feel more relaxed in a certain situation where before it wasn't that way at all. You kind of felt like you had no other choice but to be there. So let's see what else we have here. That's good. Anything you want Lena to know? So basically what they want you to know is that this is going to be over soon, you know, and basically it's all in your head. You have the power to overcome this. It's not something that's going to overcome you, you know, it's just basically feeling that way, but it's not really that way. So, okay. So somebody could reach their hand out and offer you some kind of help or some kind of job, maybe a material item or money that could help you along as well to get out of this situation. So be on the lookout for, you know, supportive people in your life, or be like, don't be trying to just push away anyone that's being nice or people that are trying to help. Like, don't be too prideful. I mean, accept the help that's there for you, because I feel like there is help there for you, or at least it's going to be coming. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, and yeah, of course, there's a lot of fear here for you, a lot of anxiety, and that makes sense. You know, you've been hurt in the past. That's why this person in this card here has a bandage on his head, because he has been hurt in the past. It's not like he's paranoid, hypervigilant, looking around. I mean, he's been hurt. So obviously, you know, he's hurt right now, and he's just scared. He just doesn't want it to happen again. So he's on the lookout. That's fine. That's okay. But we need to curb that a little bit. We need to, you know, make sure it's not overcoming us and, you know, making us feel like we're stuck in a situation or feel like we're just hopeless to do anything about our situation, because that's clearly not the case here. And even on top of that, you're going to be having people help you out or offer help if you're willing to take it. But I see you're like very much so thinking right now, you're like, it's not if it's going to happen, it's when. So you're kind of just thinking something bad's going to happen always. Or you're thinking like worst case scenario situations, which is funny because you have the 10 of Cups here. So yeah, I would say the best, you know, the basic message here for you is that there are going to be people that are supportive to you, and you need to be on the lookout for that and be willing to take that, that help, because it seems like it's really going to be, well, of help to you. The 10 of Cups is very, you know, it's a very beautiful card. We have this whole family here that's just basically joyous and looking at this rainbow, and it's just, you know, you can't see it in a negative way. So I just want you to not worry so much and to just be able to know that there's people around you that want to support you, that want to help you out. So if you're willing to take their help, then I should see, or you should see rather, yourself in a happier situation very soon. So don't stress too much and don't worry about, you know, basically that you're not going to be able to get out of a situation, but also know that it is up to you to make these moves, you know, and to make some changes if you feel stuck. And if you literally feel like you can't get out of it, like someone is keeping you stuck, then, you know, there are people around that want to help you out. So just try to take that help when it's offered, okay? And good luck to you, Lena. Oh, look what's funny. The Strength card. Very strong. Okay. All right. I'll add a few more people. Do we have Fantasy Lover or Rupali yet? No. Okay. So we have Hollow Scream, Irvi, Muskan, how do you say your name, the person that the last one? Not Tatiana, but Mehakjot? Are you related to Muskan? So you guys have like the same last name. What interesting names here tonight. That's so cool. I've never seen names like this before, which is pretty interesting. Caleb. I think I got everyone that's here. Okay, so everyone that's here, yes, I have added you, so don't worry about that. And let's go ahead and start, okay? Oh crap, it's not. Hang on a second. Okay, perfect. So let's see. How funny. Oh, how funny. Okay. So Mehakjot. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? I don't know if you're still here. Make yourself known if you are, though. Hi. Okay, go ahead and post your question. Some messages from my partner, Gemini, that he could not share but wants to tell me. Okay. So let's see, first of all, let's just get this started. What is the energy of this person? Yes, everyone here is added, so please don't worry about that. Everyone that I see on here is added. Like every single person that comes into this chat, I'll add them to this list as I go, okay? So don't worry about that. That's covered. And everyone that's here right now is on the list. And you guys, if you're new here, hi, welcome. Can you please go ahead and read the description so you know how this works? It'd be really helpful to me and, of course, to you. So no one's confused or has any further questions, you know? Everyone understands kind of the pace and everything that's going on, okay? So please go ahead and do that. And welcome. Please subscribe and like this video if you can. Really quick for me. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so this Gemini person, what's their energy towards you? Main energy of this person. Okay. Okay, so this is a thing where this person's a bit like, I don't want to say damaged because it doesn't feel like they're damaged. It feels more like they are, like they've been through some stuff, but now they're just straightforward about it. Like they don't hold back. They're just like, this is what it is. If you're cool, like if you're true, if you're not, like whatever, just be honest with me. You know, like this person's like, just be honest. And this is the air. This is, you know, air sign. King of Swords. That's what, you know, swords are air. So we're talking about Gemini, right? So that would be them. And King of Swords is just like, you can't get anything past me. And like, really, they appreciate honesty. So just be honest with this person. Because in the past, they're thinking about the past and how far they've come. And they've come from a place of being abandoned, being lied to, being left. I mean, it's a situation where they have come a long way and they basically now are not trying to take any bullshit. So I feel like this person just basically wants you to be like straight up and honest with them at all times, and it would be best for the relationship. So let's see any messages that they have for you, if any at all at this time, besides that you should be honest with them. Hi, Crazy Tempest. Ah! All right, so we have a few things flying out. Give me a second. Oh, look, Gemini flew out. How funny. How appropriate. Okay, so hi, you guys. I'm reading for Mehakjot right now, and then I'll add you guys that have just came in to the list, okay? So don't worry. I'll get you guys on there. Thanks for coming. So tell me any messages from this Gemini person to Mehakjot. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, hon. You haven't told me yet if I am or not. Okay. So, all right. So we have moving toward a place. They are looking for something, which is kind of odd for Gemini, in my experience of Gemini anyway, is that they'd want something stable. Like usually they're kind of flighty, you know, usually they're the one who's like, you're trying to keep them there and they're kind of, you know, running around. But of course, that's just generalizing. And of course, that's just sun sign generalizing. So very much generalizing, and it's not fair to do that always. We do have Aries here. It doesn't have to mean there's an Aries involved. It's just that energy of, you know, fire, somebody that is responsible though, someone who does want, I would feel like commitment with this, with the Queen of Pentacles here. I would feel like that would be like a more serious and stable and responsible, reliable person. It's funny because we have this young fire at first, and so that's telling me that like, you know, there was a hasty decision made, or maybe that's what they're kind of seeing it as. Hopefully it's not that, is what they're saying. They're going, okay, I hope this isn't just a mistake I'm making. I want this to be serious. I want this to be real. I don't want this to be like a young, immature, flighty connection. I want it to be responsible and stable and reliable. So keep that in mind. It's something where this person really needs to know that you know, you're actually real, you know, you're actually honest, and you're actually dedicated to this, like you want this like they do. So I mean, don't fuck that up by lying. And you know, if you don't want something serious, like just tell them, you know what I mean? Like just be honest, because that's going to be the best thing, and that's what they feel is always the best thing, is just honesty. Okay, so keep that in mind as you move along forward in this relationship. It's just best for you to be honest, even if you don't want something serious, but they do want something serious. Right. Yeah. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because we see that responsibility, we see that person who's reliable, and they just want to know that you're down too. They just want to know that you're on the same page as them. Interesting. That's, yeah. So just keep, you know, the honesty. And it seems like that shouldn't, well, I mean, can't be too sure if that will get in the way or not. But from their messages to you are just, you know, be real with me, basically, you know. Isabel. Maggie Polo, Beth's Life. Crazy Tempest. Oops. But yes, I have added you on the list, Isabel. Um, all right. So I think I have everyone that has just come in. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. I got all you guys. Perfect. Now let's spin again. So there's 13 people here, or I have 13 people on this list, and there's 8 people here right now. So make sure you're here. Make sure you stick around for when your name's called so you can be here. If you're not here within 30 seconds, you will be skipped, okay? So please read the description if you're new. It's very easy, very simple rules here. You know, a lot of people are waiting, so it's just, you know, you got to be here when your name's called, okay? Or you will be skipped, unfortunately. But if you want to come back and ask for your name to be added back on, I'll do that. And a lot of times what's funny is, you know, the wheel sometimes will pick you again, because I feel like the wheel just, you know, it's like I want to pick somebody, so if they come back, I'm going to pick them again. It's really weird how that happens, but it happens a lot. So if you do have to go, then just come back and ask for your name to be added back. But we will have to skip you if you're not here, okay? Okay, and Preeti and Harsha, I just added you guys as well. So everyone that's here right now, don't worry, you are on the list, okay? I know I get a lot of people asking that throughout the whole live, and don't worry, I'm getting all of you. Got all of you, okay? Ooh. Woo. How did you know? That's so funny. You just put your question right now like you just knew or something. That's funny. How did you know? Or did you just do that? Okay. That's life. Hi. So, how does Libra feel currently towards me, and what is his intentions towards me, as him and I haven't spoken for a week? Okay. So Libra, what are his intentions towards you? Let's see. Let's see this Libra person's intentions towards you as we move toward the future here. Okay. We have the Leo card. So if that makes sense to you, then okay, you know, that's important. But if it doesn't, if there's like no other Leo person of significance at all, that's fine. It's just basically talking about strength then, you know? So let's see why strength is here. What's the energy of this person toward Beth at this time? Okay, making a decision. Oh, nice. Okay, so basically here I don't do reversals. That's just why I flip it over. It's no big deal, okay? So first of all, I want to make note of, you know, the strength card, of course. Leo or not, it's talking about strength. So for some reason, you're being called to have strength in this situation. Maybe they're saying they feel like you're strong, or they feel like you're the stronger one, or, you know, you are the one who basically kind of holds everything together and, you know, holds them down. But basically here, you know, we have this decision being made from them, very deliberate decision. Like it's no more contemplation. This is like, it's time to make a decision. They're going to do that. And what I feel like that decision revolves around is a new beginning with you. If not a new beginning, some type of beginning, you know, the birth of something. Another thing is that it could mean pregnancy. So if that is possible for you, then be careful with that, or get excited for that, whatever it is for you, you know, however you feel about it. And if it's not possible at all for you, like you just already know, like medically that just can't happen, then we're talking about a new beginning. So a fresh, you know, the birth of something. So basically just a fresh start, or, the next phase of your relationship, perhaps. But something else here, this person feels like they are doing all the work. Like they feel like the effort is not equal, and they feel like they're doing most of it. So, yeah. So it's interesting. So maybe that's why they're taking some distance right now. That's interesting. So let's see what else we can get here. Why is the Ten of Wands here? And can you tell us the intentions of this person toward her? This Libra person, what are their intentions with Beth now? What do they hope for the future? What do they feel like for the future of their relationship? Libra to Beth. 10 of Wands again, and the Devil. So we see this pattern. Beth. And the pattern here is they feel like they are not. This could be your energy. If you feel like this is you, like you'll know. I mean, you'll know. You said you usually put more effect into talking to him usually. So you wouldn't say that, like, okay, try to look at it on his point of view, you know? I mean, it could be your energy, but since we're talking about his energy towards you, I just want you to think about it seriously, like in a deep way right now. Because you may just not be aware of it, that he feels like he's doing all the work, or he feels like maybe he's tried to set up a date or something, and like say you went on the date and then, you know, you kind of just didn't seem appreciative to him, like his culture, his customs may be different than yours, or something to that effect. I mean, it could be that you're both feeling this way, but you know, maybe that's why we got it twice. But basically this is going to ruin the situation if you allow it to, you know, if this doesn't get checked. And so if you don't understand like why this would be coming out, or you feel like you're the one who's doing all the work, I would say the best way to kind of tackle this problem is to communicate with each other. You know, you have to kind of bring this up, and you have to say, is this how you're feeling? Because this is how I'm feeling. You know, you have to say how you're feeling, even if it's not this way. You still, whatever it is, you have to say, you have to put it out on the table, you have to make it, you know, apparent, you have to give attention to it, or nothing's going to change, you know? So whatever you feel like the problem is, because there's definitely some big problem here, or many of them possibly. So basically this is holding you guys back and limiting you in your relationship. I feel like they do want this new start with you. They really want to be with you. But the thing is, and they want to create something, you know, maybe it's not a child, maybe it is, but either way, they want to be with you. They want something with you, you know, but this is going to get in the way, you know, and this came out twice. So I feel like it's a really big concern here, and you really need to pay attention to it. You need to bring it to their attention. You need to try to understand like what's going to happen here. Like, how do they feel? Because I feel like they want something with you. Their intentions are they want something, but right now they might be distancing themselves because of this, because they feel like they're doing all the work, or they feel like you're not appreciative, or something to that effect. Like they just feel like you're not with them right there where they're at. You're not on the same page. And so they just are kind of like, maybe we'll see where this goes. I mean, but I do see overall that they want something with you. So I would bring this to their attention before you let them kind of get away too far. You know, try to bring this up and try to just make it known, like, hey, look, this is how I feel. And even if you don't want to like accuse them, I guess, you know, like, hey, do you feel like I'm not appreciative of you or something? Because you never know if that's going to like start an argument. I mean, hopefully it doesn't, right? It shouldn't. But you don't want to just like say how somebody feels. Like, do you feel like, just say, how do you feel? Because this is how I feel. And just put it out there, and maybe they'll be able to reciprocate that and tell you how they feel. And maybe they'll say something like this, or something that would, you know, similar to this. So, but I feel like if it's not talked about, then you can definitely hope for it to ruin the relationship. So, I mean, just make it known. Just open up to the person and try to get them to open up as well about how you guys both feel, and see if you can tackle this problem, okay? Because I do see they do want something with you. That's the most important thing, is like they want this, you know? And it's just like they feel kind of like you don't, or something like that, you know? They feel like you're just not with them in the same way. So, yeah, Beth, good luck to you. Okay, all the other people who have come, I'm going to add you. So don't worry about that. You definitely are on the list if you're here right now and your name is here. I will add you. Make sure you're here when you're called, though, because if you're not here within 30 seconds of being called, I will have to skip you, okay? And you guys, really quick, can you read the description if you're new here, just so you kind of know what's going on? And even if you're returning, you know, it's a good idea to just read it, just so you know the situation tonight, like how it's going to work. It'd be helpful for both, for me and you. Okay, so let's see. I have Sun, Elena, Marg, and I think that's it for the new people. Okay. How funny! How funny! Because Sun, I wasn't calling your name. I was just going, okay, like I was like seeing who was all here, like, okay, got you, okay, I see you, got you, and put you on the list. But it's funny because you were actually picked. So, hi. Please go ahead and post your question and we'll get started. Welcome. Did you guys see my Virgo necklace? It's the Virgo constellation. My boyfriend's family got it for me for Christmas. So, well, I guess lucky you could say, but I don't want to just say lucky. I mean, I just feel like happy that, I don't know. I just wanted to share that and shout out to them. Shout out to my boyfriend's family. You guys are awesome. Love you. Okay. So, what is coming towards me? I love this question. I love this question when people ask this question, because it's like almost like, you know, like life is just out of your control. Like no, you can't control anything. You know, what's coming towards me? It's funny. I bet you what's going to happen is it's going to say something like, it's going to put the control back in your hands. Okay. That's what I love about questions like this, because the way I do readings is, you know, I want people to feel like they have it, like they have control over their lives, like they have a choice. And so you're asking this, but it's funny because watch, it's just watch. It's going to be funny, at least to me. So, Sun, what is coming towards Sun? Can you, oh, yeah, that's your card. I love this. Okay. Sun. So the thing about the Seven of Pentacles, Sun, is I really don't like this card because this guy is waiting here for this garden to like, grow all the way. And he's waiting very patiently and life is just happening and he's waiting. And he's just sitting there waiting for something to appear, something to grow, something to like transform before his eyes and become something meaningful. But basically, like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't wait for life to happen. You have to go and make it happen. You have to know that it's up to you to make it happen. Like, in whatever you want to happen. Oh, nice. So something you're passionate about, maybe a lover coming in, possibly. What we do know here with the Ace of Cups is that you have a whole lot of opportunity to, feel loved, an abundance of love, or something you're passionate about, some kind of project, some kind of job, anything, a person, maybe. It's just basically showing that you have a lot of opportunity here. Aces are opportunities. So while you're waiting here, and I'm saying make it happen, you do have the opportunity to create something. So you just have to kind of notice it when it comes, when it presents itself. Don't miss it because you can miss it. Aces are not just given. They are opportunities that you can take or not take. But here we have the marriage card. This could also represent a Taurus person in your life or maybe coming towards you, like your question asks. And this could be somebody who's a good advice giver, like somebody you would respect and actually listen to their advice, like a person you kind of look up to. Like these two down here, they're looking up to him and kind of admiring him. So they're looking up to him. And so this is somebody you respect and admire. You would listen to their advice. It's someone you respect. So it's not someone you would just brush off and, you kind of like look up to this person. So this could be a lover. This could be a friend. This could be a very supportive person. Interesting. All right, so we do have the death card, but that is Scorpio. That's a Scorpio card. It doesn't have to mean there's a Scorpio involved, but I'm just letting you know we have Taurus, we have Scorpio. It could be a water sign as well, which Scorpio is a water sign, and the other water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, well, Pisces, Cancer and Pisces in Scorpio. So the Seven of Swords, though, tells us that there is something being hidden. There's something, maybe somebody's trying to be sneaky about something. Now, this death card here could mean an ending or a drastic change, almost as if a death had occurred, but it's not literally death. Like I never see it as actual death, but it's talking about there's a big change, big change coming. It's just, I'm not really sure how much you should rely on it because it's kind of the base of it altogether is the Seven of Swords character. So it's like you see he's kind of sneaking away. I mean, this card is representing he's taking these swords and it's at night when these knights are, sleeping. And the next day they have combat to go back to or whatever, war, whatever they're fighting. And he's just stealing the swords at night while they're resting. And so it's like he's, pretty satisfied with that. He's like, yeah, I'm getting away with it, looking back to make sure he's not going to get caught. He's sneaking. And this is not a good energy to have. It's like a sneaky person. At the least, we could say that somebody's hiding their feelings, their true emotions, and that could be good or bad. In either way, it's kind of not really a good thing, but this could cause drastic change in your life or in this situation if this is love. So basically be on the lookout here for, possibly a lover, possibly a Taurus, a Scorpio person coming into your life and just being very much an opportunity for you to find love. I mean, this would feel like really great. You would just know, like if they're a Taurus or a Scorpio, and which are both fixed signs, by the way, stubborn ass motherfuckers, just saying, little side note, just know that this would feel really great. This would feel like amazing, love. So you will know if that's what it's talking about. If not, I would say we're talking about you trying to take a shortcut. If it's not a person, I would say you're trying to take a shortcut here and basically, get the easy way out or something like that. And that is going to cause big changes to occur and drastically. Like, it can't be the same again. Like, it's different now. And that would be either negative or positive. It would have a negative or positive effect on your situation. But basically, everything is supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So I wouldn't say like even if it's negative, I wouldn't say it's necessarily like, not worth it because this is your path. Sometimes we have to go through things like that. But basically, don't be trying to take any shortcuts because you could screw yourself over. If this Ace of Cups here is something you're passionate about and you go for it and it becomes really cool, something in your life that you're into and you start doing, you don't want to ruin that for yourself. So either way, we have something a spark about to be, you know, shown to you, like you're about to feel like, okay, I really want to go for this thing or this person. Be on the lookout for a Scorpio or a Taurus, okay? Or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? Yeah, no problem. Okay. Hi, I see you guys. Okay, let's see. So let's get you guys on the list. Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Haven't seen you in a while. Mush. It said Kush. Mush. Sweet love. Addie. Amen. Okay, I think I got everyone. So there's 11 people here, and I have 20 people on this list. So don't be one of those people that is not here when your name's called, okay? It really slows us down, okay? So let's see. Woo! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna? Oh, 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 oh! Oh, it's it. Okay. Quedote. Are you here still? I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe you're not here anymore. We're gonna have to skip you if you're not. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, let's see. Make yourself known if you are here and please post your question. Oh, right on. Okay, so please post your question again for me in the chat so I can get started on your reading. Thank you for being here. Kanza or Kanza. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's see. What's coming towards you? And you guys that are new here, please go ahead and read the description so you kind of understand the pace of things and how things go so you can get a reading. Okay, go ahead and check that out, and it should be very helpful to you and me so we all kind of know what's going on here, okay? So thanks for coming. Please go ahead and read the description really quick if you don't understand what's going on or if you're new here, or even if you're returning. That would just be helpful. Okay. So what's coming towards Quedote here? What's coming towards Quedote here? Ah, okay, that's you. Well, forward movement, for sure. You know, this is like talking about you making a decision and going a certain path, you know, going a certain way. But it's not just a hasty decision here. We have these two sphinxes at the bottom. They're going to be going in different ways. That's, you know, you have to decide which way you're going to go. So it is, you know, it is movement, but it's careful movement. You know, it's not just like, it's kind of in a way cautious. It's not frivolous, or I mean, frivolous. It's not hasty like the Page of Wands. It's not the Page of Wands. It's careful. It's thought out, you know. Like there was a period before this where you were thinking about which way you're going to go and what you're going to do, and now it's just actually doing it and going that way. But it's, you know, you have to pick something probably between a couple paths, you know. You have to kind of decide what you're going to do. But you are doing something about this. Yeah, and use your better judgment here because, you know, we have the judgment card. So be using your better judgment. Be actually, you know, putting thought to this. Don't do anything hasty. This is a message for you basically that you're going to need to figure out what you're, you know, which path to go. It's not just about going. It's about going the right way, I guess you could say. But remember, again, you know, even if you go the wrong way this time, it's still kind of your path, and it's supposed to happen that way. So don't worry about it too much. We have the King of Cups. It's a beautifully supportive person that comes around. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And if it's not, it's just a very caring person, supportive person, good person to have at your side, or, you know, in your realm of friends. So that's good. And also the Cancer card. This is the Cancer card. So it could be a Cancer person, and that's a water sign. So let's see what else is coming your way, okay? So this could be, you know, talking about you also, the Cancer person maybe coming your way and being very caring, but it's saying to use your better judgment, okay? So we have to just see why that is. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. Yeah, there's hope in this situation that this is going to be a relationship for you. Or this person with the Page of Cups, they really, you know, it's like the beginning stages. Pages are young energy. So it's, I guess you could say, you know, the beginning stages of a relationship. Somebody asking you out or trying to date you, basically them showing that they want a connection, and they're going to be coming your way here. And see, it's almost like they're coming your way, but they may have had somebody else to choose from. So maybe, hopefully that's not still in the situation. Like hopefully they've chosen you and they're actually going to stay with you, because judgment is telling you to use your better judgment here. Why is that? I still haven't gotten an answer for that. So let's use a different deck for this to clarify that. Let's clarify the judgment card here, please, for Quedote. What is the judgment card doing? What's the judgment card doing here, please? What's the judgment card doing here, please? All right. Two of Cups. Yep. All right. So something's going to come out here at the end of the day. You become a bit disappointed with this situation, but I feel like that's a greedy, you know, you want what you want, or they want what they want. This could be them wanting what they want. Let me start you off with, in the beginning, it becomes something really, you feel like you guys see eye to eye, you click. I mean, this is a connection here. Like it's true love. You feel, okay, that's how it feels. And then we have, you know, somebody stable here. Woo, that's a good thing, obviously. She has her shit together. She has her pentacles. She's good. She doesn't need anyone to take care of her. And so this kind of shows stability in the situation. And also at the same time, she's nurturing this garden, kind of like the Seven of Pentacles in a way, and also nurturing to this bird. So it's like she's not just, she doesn't just have her own back. She's able to express that and to share that with others. So she's, you know, I guess you could say this relationship is kind of showing or characterized, I guess, representative of, you know, stability and also nurturance. So that's a good thing. And also you click very strongly. And the reason I'm talking about this disappointment here is because the Five of Cups, kind of looking at the negative. I mean, he's focused, laser focused on the negative, these three cups that are knocked down. He doesn't even see these cups that are still standing right here, these two right here. He doesn't even see those because he's just laser focused on this negative situation. But if he could see that there is still positive in the situation, like maybe having everything you want and need and being, you know, expecting more, just being greedy about it, is not a good way to go. And you could really turn this around by just seeing the positive rather than what you don't have. So this person here is kind of like wanting more, just as much as they can get. And if they're not getting that, they're going to be feeling like they are disappointed, or like it's not enough, or like there's something negative here. But, you know, and that's going to come out. That's not going to be something that's obvious at first. It seems like this is going to be aware, or you know, it's going to show itself. It's going to be very apparent to you later on. And, you know, I don't know how much later on. It just seems like it's not at first. You don't see this at all because it's so, well, because it's so this, you know, you just can't take your eyes off of them. And that's all you feel like is really important. And then you kind of miss, or maybe they're not showing right at first, that they kind of are expecting a lot. You know, they're expecting things to be a certain way. And maybe you just can't provide that because you're not Superman, you know, and you're only you. So, I mean, if they don't like you for you, then it's like, well, sorry, I'm just me, you know? So don't let that get in your way. You know, don't let that become a problem in the situation, you know. Like, don't just try to be the perfect thing for this person just because they don't, you know, it doesn't add up to them. Like, that doesn't matter. You can't really change yourself like that, you know? If they're wanting that, it's kind of like a bit much, you know? But a lot of people do that, so just try not to do that, because that'll be very upsetting for you later on when you lose yourself, obviously, trying to be perfect, and it probably won't even be enough, you know, because that's usually how it works. But, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, it seems like it's about a person to me. Yeah, seems like it's about a person. I mean, if yeah, no, I feel like it's a person here. We have a lot of court cards and the major arcanas. You know, this is all major arcanas and court cards. I'm feeling like it's a person. You know, this is definitely another person involved here. Okay. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Of course. Okay, so let's see. Kritika. Rupali. Okay. Yes, I do see you, Rupali. You are one of the people on this list. So yes, go ahead. Will I get a job in April month with my expected salary? I think you asked this last time, and I think I told you that it wouldn't be what you were expecting. So either if you got the job, it wouldn't be exactly what you had been expecting to get out of it, and if it wasn't the job, then it would be something that you're doing on your own. Remember that? So let's do a different question, just because you know, we don't want to ask the same question over and over. You're not going to get a good result in a while. Trust me. That's not. So let's just kind of twist it up a little bit, okay? So let's say should we just say, you know, what's coming towards, or what do you need to know about April? What do you need to know about? No, it was the other day. You just asked this question. You were not here the other day. Okay. All right. Because I'm pretty sure I got asked this question the other day, but okay. Well, let's look. Sorry about that. So let's see. Will you get a job in April with your expected salary? So I don't do yes or no answers, but we will look into this still. We'll see what the energy is around this question, okay? What do we need to know about April and an expected salary with a certain job? What do we need to know about that? What can you tell us? What can you tell us about this? What do we need to know? What do we need to prepare for? How are they going to feel? Okay. Wow. Well, I feel like you're very ambitious and you're very much taking the sword in your life at this time. Like, this is a time when you'll have the opportunity to take the sword in your life. So basically, you know, the authority over your life, you know, you're like taking action in a way that's really going to help you out in life. You know, it's really going to improve your situation and push you forward. And of course, with the the King of Wands here, we have a lot of ambition, a lot of energy, a lot of, you know, ability to kind of get what you're wanting because you're ambitious about it. You're determined. You're like not really taking no for an answer. And it's something you're passionate about. I mean, if you are passionate about this, I don't know if you have a certain job in mind or if it's just, to me, it feels like something you're already passionate about and something being offered to you. And you're kind of like, but it would be something that you feel good about. It's not just a 9 to 5. It's not just a good salary. It's like, or your expected salary, right? It's not just that. It's something that feels really great and you're really about it. Like, it's something that, and I feel like, yeah, you will have a job offer, but it's going to be something that you really enjoy doing. Like, if whether or not that's expected salary, it kind of seems to me like this is a very positive thing. Like, I would feel like I want to say yes, it would be your expected salary, but really to me, this isn't really talking about how much you're going to make. It's just talking about that you're going to love what it is, or you're going to feel very, you know, passionate about it. You're going to be into it. You love this. It makes you feel good inside. So, and you're very determined. So I would say like there's nothing really standing in your way of you getting that. I just don't know exactly how much you're going to make, but it just shows that you would be very happy in this situation. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Well, we're talking about April, right? So let's see. Anything else we need to know about this? Anything else we need to know about this, please? Can you give us some kind of range of time, if you can, a number, or maybe just any information, because I don't really know how to like tell you what the salary would be, but okay. The World. That's a really great card. That's like something after a long time, like, because these are the 4 seasons in each corner. We have all the fixed signs here. This is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio, because the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So this is like, as the seasons kind of trail on, as life continues and time goes by. So this is kind of a long time coming for you. This is like, I feel like it's going to be a really great thing for you. Like, there's no doubt about that. It just seems like it has yet to appear or present itself. Really, I don't have much more specific information than that. It seems like it just keeps telling me like, this is a really great thing for you, and it's been a long time coming. So you're going to be really happy with it. Yeah, I can't do yes or no's. You know, it kind of just keeps telling me the same thing. So I mean, just I would just take that and just be, you know, maybe. I mean, yeah, I really don't know how to like how I would know how to tell you an exact number. I mean, I don't really do things like that, or like specific, you know, numbers. It's kind of just like the energy of what's going on. So really though, overall, it's saying it's going to be a good thing. I wouldn't worry about it. I would say that you're going to have at least your expected salary. That's not, you know, for certain, but it seems like whatever it is, you're going to be totally stoked on it. And by that, I mean, you're going to be really happy with it. It's going to be like, it's going to feel like this has been a long time coming. This is like meant, and it's worth it. Like, I'm so glad that this is happening, you know, like you're not going to be worried about it. Okay. So definitely got some money coming your way, or stability, you know, which is this job. So definitely got some cash. Again. Funny. It just keeps telling me like, yeah, very responsible position. You're going to be probably overseeing a lot of people. You might even be a higher position. Seems like that would be unexpected though. But that's just what I feel, you know. Maybe you are expecting that, but to me it feels like that would be an unexpected thing. Cinderella. You guys, if you're new here, please go ahead and read the description. What we do is I have you guys all on this list here. I'll show you the list really quick so you can know if you're on it. And yes, you are. So these are all the names I have right now. Yeah, these are all the names I have right now. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. So Don't worry about that. I do have you on this list. And what happens is I spin this wheel here and we see if you get picked, okay? So if you'd like a reading like right now, it's important, you can donate. That is an option. All of that's in the description as well. Go ahead and check that out if that's something you're interested in. If not, then just sit tight. Please be patient. And let's see who's next. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mush. Woo! Okay, is Mush still here? Is Mush still here with us? Mush still here with us? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, is Mush still here with us? Mush. Please make yourself known, Mush. I'm going to do the 30 countdown. Oh, wait. Yep, okay. Nice. What's your twin flame like? So I don't know if you even have a twin flame. I don't really know much about twin flames. You know who's really a great resource to learn about that stuff is, her name is Michelle Fondin, Fondin, Michelle Fondin on YouTube. And she knows like all there is to know about twin flames. Just to let you know, that's somebody you could look up. I think that'd be helpful to you in this, you know, with this type of question, because I don't know much about twin flames. But let's see about, you know, if we can get a sign of a person here or some characteristics of a person, that would be this person for you. You know, if the cards would know if there's a twin flame for Mush, and what are they like? How would we identify this person? Okay. So, first of all, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Eight of Swords. I would say, yeah, there's definitely a person. It could be a water sign person. It's showing, you know, I don't know much about it. Again, there's like this whole runner chaser type, you know, the different phases you guys go through and everything. So at first, I guess you could say this is like a very joyous and abundantly loving situation, except somebody starts to feel stuck or like they can't get out of it, or maybe you know, you're dealing with the person who has to be like, they're very independent and they just can't be tied down very long, or I don't know when that phase maybe starts to happen, you know, the runner phase maybe starts to happen. We see that at first it's very you know, somebody's coming your way and it's very, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for love here, and obviously that's going to be something that takes place, you know, with this question. But then somebody feels kind of stuck, and it's like they're really not, like, no one's keeping anybody stuck. It's just basically in their head they feel like, you know, they can't really, it may not even be the relationship itself. It just is, for some reason, you know, this is affecting this one of you. Somebody's feeling like their hands are tied in a situation. Maybe it's hard for you guys to be together, or, you know, something kind of gets in the way of that. Hi, this Aries, Leo, Kushi. Yeah, I will add you when I'm finished, okay? Welcome. Please go ahead and read the description. And whoever's here right now, can you please like this video for me? That'd be really awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Just takes a second, and it helps out a lot. It helps YouTube kind of show, yeah, people are engaging with this video and they like it, so here, I'm going to show it to other people. So it'd be really helpful if you guys could do that. And subscribe. Okay. So let's see, what's this Eight of Swords about? What's this Eight of Swords about? Chris, you can go to the back if you want. Chris, you can go to the back if you want. They're in the back. Oh, I thought they were both back there. Okay, never mind. I thought you were back there with, okay, yeah. I was like, okay, that's kind of awkward for you, I thought. Okay, so you know, we do have the Tower here. That's showing there's going to be a big kind of, it kind of makes sense that it would be a twin flame thing, because I don't know exactly like why it starts happening or the phase, like what time and how, but basically we do have some kind of a, disturbing, well, I guess you could say obstacle, but something that's like upsetting the situation completely. And it's feeling like things are falling apart at every turn. Like it just feels like everything, like nothing's working out anymore. Where this was so like overjoyed and, loving, like maybe the best you've ever felt with a person in your life. And then we have here, disaster, basically. You're feeling like everything's just failing. So yeah, it kind of seems like that kind of, you know, that kind of relationship, how it happens. And this could be maybe a past life person. This is what I think about a lot with the Six of Cups, because it's talking about like a past energy. It could just be like, I wouldn't say it's somebody it doesn't feel that way to me. It feels like more like it feels familiar. So if it's not somebody, if you don't believe in past lives or you don't know much about it, let's just look at it like it's a familiar feeling that you've had before with other people or maybe someone else before. It's just a feeling, but it's not about that person or those people. It's about you. It's about the feelings that you have. And it's similar to that, something that you felt in the past. So it's just a familiar feeling. It's like a familiar person, it feels like to you. So, and if you believe in past lives, even better. But if you don't, it's okay. We could just look at it like it's something that you kind of feel comfortable with and you feel like you feel like the person longer than you actually do. You just feel connected to them in that way. And it feels almost like childlike too. It feels almost like this is not happening right now. Like how is it? It just feels like it's very, very, very puppy lovey dovey. It's just, but it seems like it's not working out anymore. So that's kind of what starts to happen. And let's see if you can kind of recover that or repair that, or let's see if we can find out more about this person, first of all, because that's what you kind of wanted to know, right? Okay. Okay, interesting. So it's not telling me much about their personality, okay? I'm just going to flat out let you know that, because, before I explain, it's telling me more about the situation, basically how it's going to go. And so what I see happening here is basically, yeah, there is something to be gained from this. Like this is going to be an experience for you that you learn from. I don't know how long it's going to last. At least this first phase of it is not going to last, forever. It's going to close out at some point. Somebody's going to walk away. You could, eventually in the future maybe have a return, but we just don't see that right here. What happens here though is, this is headed toward somebody being very disappointed in the situation. Did we have that before? No, we didn't. Somebody being very disappointed, seeing the negative, just seeing like this can't work. Like this is just not going to work. And it's like, they see these three cups down here. Oops, down here. They're focused on that, they're focused on the negative. They don't see that there's two cups back here still standing. Like there's still hope in the situation. They just don't see it that way. So they're going to be leaving. They're going to be going away. And they could try to maybe get some help somewhere else or get some kind of like support because this is hard for them, or because they need it financially, or for some reason they're needing, assistance in some way, and they're going to be looking to somebody for that. But we do have something to be gained from this. So I feel like they're going to kind of overcome whatever they're needing help with, and it's going to feel probably pretty shitty for you. I mean, at least at first, as it probably does for them as well. But basically, it's just showing like this is not going to last forever. It's going to end at some point. I do see somebody walking away. It could be you or them. But at some point, somebody's going to walk away from this, and then it's going to be like, what's going to happen now? It's really up to you. Like we do have free will, so you could just drop it all together. You could wait around for the person. And that's a whole separate reading we could do. But for right now, I don't really see much about their personality. It doesn't really show much about like how they are. It just tells me the situation and how it's going down. So hopefully that was helpful to you. Let me know if you would like to look further into that. We could do that later. Okay, let me see who else is here. Got a few other people. Okay. Is Isabel still here with us? You're welcome, Mush. Or Moosh, or whatever your name is. Thanks for your question. And Isabel, are you here with us still? Isabel. Okay, right on. Everyone's here tonight. Good. Cool. Perfect. All right. So what are A's feelings toward me? And if he's reaching out? Libra Scorpio connection. Do you mean Libra and Scorpio? You guys are like one's Libra, one's Scorpio, or do you mean like a Libra Scorpio cusp? Is that what you're asking about? I don't believe in cusps anyway, but well, Linda Goodman doesn't either, so that's why I don't believe in it, because she's a really good astrologer. But I feel like we were talking about you and this person. It's Libra Scorpio, right? Just want to clarify that before I start. I'm Libra, he's a Scorpio. Gotcha. Okay. So what are their feelings towards you? Well, let's see what their energy is towards you, first of all. You're the Libra, they're the Scorpio. It should be pretty obvious what they feel for you, because Scorpios are one of two ways. Well, okay, I'm generalizing again, sun signs, but this is what I see happen a lot with Scorpios. Either they are players or they are like possessive. Like you would know what their feelings are. I feel like, you know, like it wouldn't even be I feel like they just are around you or they're not. You know what I mean? But let's see what the cards say. Well, we do have somebody interested in offering you a connection here. So let's see how this goes. Let's see where this goes. Definitely somebody approaching you here. And a water sign. Scorpio's water. What is this Scorpio? What do they feel for this person? Their intentions, please. Okay, they're putting a break on it. They're resting. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So are they taking distance right now? Is that the thing? Because it seems like that's the thing. And if it's not the thing, then I guess you could say this is talking about their comfortability with you. But I feel like it's talking about a rest period. They're kind of like taking some distance a little bit. But I wouldn't worry about it at all, because it's showing, again, that they're going to be coming towards you. They're going to be offering a connection. And 10 of Cups is showing that this is really going to be a great connection. I mean, I'm usually not this positive. Like, I don't just bullshit and sugarcoat things and be like, oh, you're going to have love and fortune and no, I can't see this in any other way. It's like, I wouldn't even worry about this. For whatever reason, they're distant right now, but it seems like they're going to come back around, and it's going to be like a great decision to go in that direction. I mean, I don't see it, you know, I can't really see this in any other way. It seems like it's going to be a really happy thing, like overall, which is fucking cool. I'm happy to be able to tell you that, because usually I don't get readings like that. I'm telling you, I usually don't say that to people at all. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be coming your way. I don't know why he's taking the distance right now. I mean, he just... Somebody said Scorpios go from possessive to player real quick. Really? I feel like there's only like, they're one or the other. But, you know, I'm not a Scorpio, so I don't know. That's just what I've observed. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I feel like they're going to come back around for sure. Unless they get hit by lightning or something, which I'm not speaking death over them. I plead the blood of Jesus over them and you and everyone. But yeah, I mean, it just seems like for whatever reason they're just taking some distance right now, but they should be coming back around full force. And it should be a good, happy, positive thing. Loving, good thing. As a Scorpio, I can confirm the possessive thing. Don't know about player though. See, you're one of those possessive ones. Okay, so Disha, I will add you as well. Maladkar. Eva. Okay. Welcome, Isabella. Or I'm sorry, Isabel. Disha, I was just saying your name and putting it on the list. Sorry, false alarm. I was just adding you to the list. What would be funny though is if you actually get chosen right now. Let's see. Because that happened with Sun last time. Aw. Don't do that. Oh, shoot. Don't give up hope ever for anything. Unless it's causing you a lot of stress. Then fuck it. Are you serious? Okay. Did that just happen right now? I can't control this thing. I can't control this thing. That just happened right now. See, you know what? The wheel was going, the wheel agrees with me. Do not give up hope. You know why? Because look, you just got chosen. See it? Okay. All right. Wow. Yep. See why you shouldn't give up hope? I hope you're still around. Are you still here? Yeah. Okay. That just happened right now. Literally, it just happened. So we're not going to give up hope in the future, are we? Let's hope not. Say you're not going to. Say you understand this is a lesson to be, you're learning from this lesson tonight. That's cool. That's so funny. Okay. What is your question? Oh God, yeah, I'm not patient at all, so I get that, you know. So will me and my ex reconcile soon before May? I'm a Sag and he's a Scorpio. Okay, so I can't do yes or no questions, but let's look into the energy around the situation. So will me and my ex reconcile soon before May? I'm a Sag, he's a Scorpio. So let's see, what is this Scorpio and Sagittarius? What's their connection together? What do they, well, actually, let's do this because I like to use these. This is the, what is it called? I can't believe I'm forgetting right now. Romance Angels Oracle. I don't know how I blinked on that right now, but I guess I'm just shocked from that situation that we just had. But this is what I use when we want to know kind of what's left in a situation. If anything is left, we want to know kind of like what is there in the situation, you know, between you in the future. Is there anything there still that we can expect or that, you know, we feel is happening or can happen, will happen from this point? You know, it could change at any time, but what do we see tonight? What do we see happening in the future before May? What's the connection between you before May? What is between you before May? Between this Scorpio and this Sagittarius, what do we see happening before May? What is the energy between these two? The energy between the Scorpio and Sag before May. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, not telling us if there's a reconciliation yet or not, but let's see. Thank you. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Was this person abusive or are they keeping you in your time? Like basically you guys are broken up. They're an ex for a reason, right? But I get it. You don't want them to be. So we're asking about a reconciliation. But for some reason, I feel here, you know, this was a true love situation. Very much you were in love and, you know, they probably were as well. But the thing is, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. For some reason, this this situation has taken control of your life and consumed you in a way that you've lost control. So again, it's not telling us whether or not there's a reconciliation yet, but it kind of seems like it's headed toward more of the idea of, you know, getting away from this and maybe, you know, feeling more independent or feeling, you know, like you can kind of do this without them before it, you know, if it does come back, before it can come back around. It's probably better to feel, you know, be in a more healthy position, right? Not needing them. So let's see what else comes out here. You know, again, I like to empower, I like to make people like understand that they're empowered. They can feel empowered. They can do these things. This is their life. You know, they don't have to feel controlled by things or be at the mercy of other people or their emotions, right? So it's kind of like that thing, you know, it's kind of like that idea of like take back control. Like, so really, once you feel healthier about yourself and your whole situation, maybe, you know, it can. But until then, you know, but this is what the advice is saying right now. So it also says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Is this person somebody that you know, you're like, this is a person that I've dated a lot, or like, you know, similar to these people? Or is this like, no, this person was totally like not even my type. I don't even know how we met. Like, I don't even know how we got together. This is like totally not my type. I don't even know. Like, don't even ask, you know? Wow. All right. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and children. Your love life is being affected by children. Now, I just want to make it clear. This is not necessarily, could be, but not necessarily saying you guys will have children or that you have children. It's saying your love life is being affected by children. So that could mean brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews. You know, you're taking care of them. Maybe you have to take a step back from the relationship because you're like helping family, or, you know, something like that could be. Or it could be children, or it could be talk about children, or it could be that you guys had talked about children, and or maybe this is what's going to happen when you give the relationship a chance again. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's possible for sure that you guys could reconcile just because give your relationship a chance. That's the energy between you before May. So I mean, it's possible that they will be having these feelings as well. So she was so not my type, you said. Nice. So yeah, I mean, it could be this person. But it says for yourself. So I do want to say, even though it's possible that you guys, okay, so what I feel like is more possible though is that the feelings will be similar, that you guys will both want to be giving it a chance. I don't know if that's going to happen before May, if you guys will actually do that, okay? But it's saying, you know, there's the energy of that there. So it's likely that they're probably feeling that way as well. But you know, I just want to give you like the most clear, like, can you guys still hear me? Because my computer just died, so I'm gonna have to plug it in really quick. But can you guys hear me right now? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm just going to get my charger really quick, okay? Yes? Okay, cool. Okay, so just to finish off this reading here, we see what I would just wanted to say though is that basically because a lot of different things could happen here. I do see that there is the idea for probably both of you that you want to give this a chance. I don't know if that's going to like be taken action toward yet, but it is a thought in both your guys' minds is what I feel like in this. So true love, keep an open mind. You said they're not like somebody you usually date, so that's them right here. But I do want to make this apparent to you, like just emphasize the fact that it says free yourself. It's time to take that control of your life. Whether that means in this situation you kind of let them take control or the lead, and it kind of was like not really a good thing for you, or both of you even. Maybe it just made you feel a little like maybe you just had kind of a lower self-esteem, or for some, like even now you're like really wanting this to be a thing again. You want to reconcile, which isn't uncommon for people who break up. It's just that I just want you to think about like what that could mean for you, and obviously you'll know more than I do about your situation and what it could mean, like how that's how that applies. But to me, I just feel like it's important to I just feel like it's important to note that, because I feel like it's just important to say that to you because it's here. And I just want to make note of that. It's saying free yourself. So whatever that means for you. You said sibling thing is true because she lost her brother recently, and then she was very on and off, but somehow we managed until January, when she said she only feels sad and has become emotionally numb. Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy, yeah. Damn. That's hard, But I still feel like definitely, because like even you saying that, it kind of seems like it could definitely still be a thing that does reconcile then. I don't know if it's gonna be before or after May, or when it's gonna be, but it's definitely a thought on both your guys' minds, okay, before May. So that's cool. That's interesting. It's kind of just like it's funny, again, children. So it just doesn't really let us know. It's kind of like a mystery, I guess. No, but I don't want to look too much further into it. I feel like that was a pretty good way to like, cover it. I just think it's really, really, really important for you to think about how it said free yourself and how that's going to apply to you. It could mean many different things for however it applies. It doesn't necessarily mean like don't do it, don't reconcile, because I feel like you guys will both be thinking about that, and it might actually be a good idea. It doesn't seem like you guys had many too many issues that were highlighted, at least in this reading, but I feel like it's just really important for you to understand what that means for you. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, so I feel like it could kind of mean like you feel a dependence on this person, you feel like you really need them in your life, and it's important that you try to move towards not feeling that way, because it's just not healthy to feel that way. But a lot of people feel that way. It's not uncommon. I'm just saying, the cards say take back control. So in whatever way you can do that, it's a really good idea that you try to do that. Okay, J to the B, I got you down on this list. Good morning. And you're welcome, of course. Just want to make sure I have everybody here. Yep, okay, I think so. All right, so let's spin again. Please like this video, you guys, if you can, if you get a chance to do that really quick for me. Really appreciate it. Okay. Look at all these people on this list. We have 13 people here. We have like 24 people on this list. Is Preeti here? Woo! Is Preeti here with us still? Preeti? Preeti. Surprisingly, everyone has been here when they've been called, so that's cool. Let's see if we're gonna get the first one who isn't. Is Preeti here? Preeti. Darlene, I will add you to the list as well. Hi, thank you for coming. Okay, we're gonna do 30 seconds for Preeti. And this is the 30-second countdown, you guys. This is what I was talking about in the description. Sometimes we'll do this, and we'll see if they come, okay? Okay, so we're gonna move forward, you guys. Let's just keep going. And just to let you know, Aloe and Doreen, I got you guys on this list. I noticed you and I got you, so don't worry about that. You're on the list. Okay, so if Preeti comes back and wants to be added back to the list, we'll go ahead and do that. But for now, we're gonna have to skip, okay? Crazy Tempest. Are you still here with us, Crazy? Crazy Tempest, are you still here with us? Usually you don't get a reading, but let's see if you're here. Crazy Tempest. You still here with us? We'll do another 30, okay? So let's see. Be right back. Okay, they're not here. So let's keep going. Don't be that person, guys. It's not a good look. And it slows us down. So let's keep going. Eva, woo! Lebedinsky. Eva? Is Eva with us? If she's not, oh my goodness, we're gonna have to do another 30. It's okay, we'll do it. It's all good. Sorry, you guys, it's just protocol, you know? But don't be that person. Nice. I see you. Okay, great. Hi. What do I need to work on? Healing and any advice. Did you want to get a chakra wisdom oracle? I think I did that for you before. I'm not sure if it was you. It might have been somebody else, but is that what you would like? Or did you want tarot? It's up to you. It's your reading. It's your reading. Yeah, you're added already. Oh, that sucks, Hollow Scream 111, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. Thanks for coming, though, and please come back. Please come back next time, and, you know, I'm going to do this again tomorrow night, so please come back tomorrow night, or whenever you can, you know? Thanks for coming. Hopefully I'll see you again. And thanks for letting me know that. That's, you know, pretty helpful. It's cool. It's considerate of you. But please come back. Okay. So what do I need to work on? Healing and any advice? I feel like it could be helpful to get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle, Eva, because nice, right on. So because you know, it just kind of covers like a lot of different things. You know, it's not just like one. I mean, I think tarot would be fine for this too. But I kind of feel like this could be important. Like, I like the messages that these cards have always. It just kind of covers a lot of different things that you wouldn't even be thinking about yourself. And it usually, well, it's always resonated every single time I've done a reading with these. So let's see what the cards have to say for you. And it can really touch on some things that you weren't even like thinking of yourself, but totally makes sense for you. Like, okay, so let's see for Eva, what can we tell her? What can we give her? Any advice on healing? What do I need to work on healing and any advice here? Give her the message she needs. We need a message for her. Hi, Miss B. Give us a message for Eva, please. Give us her message. Give us her message that she needs to hear. Help her to understand what's best at this time for her. Help me to be the messenger and deliver this message to her that resonates and helps. Give her some insight, give her some guidance, some clarity. We resonate with her, please. Can we get this message out to Eva? Wisdom. All right. I want you to take a look at this card really quick. It's a green chakra. Okay. So I'm going to start off by reading to you the intro to green. Discover the wisdom of the heart. Okay. The overall impression is love. Keywords are balance, harmony, brotherhood, hope, growth, healing, love, peace, and prosperity. Manifesting intention. The fourth chakra, the heart chakra, relates to matters of the heart. In manifesting, we are always blocked if our heart is not in it. There is something very pivotal about every green card, as though each one indicates a key moment of personal choice. You know, I love that personal choice, okay? We have a choice. You know, it's free will. It's your life. It's very, you know, you got this. It's not just life happening to you, right? So I just want to make note of that. It's very important. Okay, so as though each one indicates a key moment of personal choice, right? They tell us about the heart of the matter. In this chakra, we decide whether we will proceed or whether things will get kicked back to our yellow chakra, where we spend time thinking without progressing our decisions. In essence, you will see here whether your heart is truly invested in the actions you are willing to take. Every green card owns the distinction of revealing what happens when you do or don't follow your heart. The question these cards ask is, what does your heart tell you? Okay. Green cards at a glance. We have wisdom, the last one. Sage. This is the earth green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed it may be needed. Okay. Okay, so sage. Wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. The legend. One day, a young sagebrush asks the grandfather how to grow old with wisdom. The elder answers, "We must learn from our mistakes. Before you worry about something, ask yourself if it will be important in the future. Enjoy your present form, as we all change with time." Inspiration. Is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Are you trying to do things alone? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. Personal inquiry. This is for you to ask yourself. Do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? Key ideas here are wise counsel, focused energy, honoring yourself, contribution, being chosen, contentment, and transformation. Being chosen, hey, by the wheel. No, but it's probably deeper than that. Keywords here are maturity, tranquility, and support. So down here, this section, there's a little meditation for you to do if you'd like. It says, imagine yourself at a huge campfire. The great servant approaches and his energy radiates towards you. He speaks to you not with words, but with energy. Allow the wisdom of the message to reach you. When you have received the message, the great servant will depart. When you are ready, come back to your reality. What was his message? It might be interesting to do like a journal on that if you do that, if you try out that meditation. So I always try to show you what I just read. I don't know if you can see that clearly. I'm trying. Yeah, it's not going to be able to happen probably, but you know what you can do is you can look up online Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook, and I'm sure it'll be there somewhere online. Okay, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook, and yours was wisdom. So did that resonate? Did that make sense to you? Did that kind of hit what you were wanting? You know what's funny is when I was reading it, I thought to myself, it's funny because she might say that she doesn't resonate with this, but it's funny because it says, are you seeking counsel only to ignore it? So it's like, maybe later on you're going to be like, oh, I mean, you never know. Okay, okay, see a couple other people that I'll add here. Okay. Miss B. Added you. Crystal Davis, I added you. Oops. Pooja, I added you. EvGend025, I added you. Nicole, I've added you as well. You said it does resonate. Your heart chakra needs lots of work. Well, there you go. Time to start working on it. It's kind of like, you need to. It's kind of like, yeah, just a reminder, I guess. Just like, yeah, no, that's important. Seems like you already kind of know that, which is a good step, you know? At least you're not in denial. Mush. Didn't I just read for you? Yeah, I did. Okay, no, you did not miss your chance. I just added you to the list. I just wanted you to know that I do see you and I have you now on this list, okay? So let's see here. Is J to the B still with us? Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to get another reading, just for the free ones, I would say like for a second one, you can donate and we could do that. But I mean, as for the free ones, yeah, we'll just, I want to get other people to get a chance to get them too. So, but yeah, I mean, next time for sure, like I'll add you and we can see if we can continue that if you can't do that right now. It's totally fine. You shouldn't ever have to feel like you have to donate. You don't have to. These are free. It's just, that's just an option for people if they want to like jump ahead, not wait. I just want to give people that option. Okay, J to the B. Hey. Okay, what is your question? Hey. Please post your question. All right. Okay, so my question, what message can I get from CR? He keeps calling on private and I'm ignoring him. Well, if you'd answer, you might be able to know what message he's trying to send you, but you're obviously not trying to do that. So I'm just kidding. So let's see. Interesting question though. So let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to imagine like why you would be like not wanting to hear from him, but you want to know like there's obviously you have your reasons. So let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out here about this person. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? What does CR want to say to J to the B? What is the message here? Okay, so I feel like more this is your energy. And I'm just saying this because it just seems to me that that's, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, seriously, because this is just me kind of assuming it's your energy, right? It doesn't have to be, but to me, here's what I'm seeing here. So you can apply this however. It's a person who's afraid, a bit fearful, a bit anxiety ridden, about this. Like they've been hurt in the past. They have this bandage on their head here. So it's not like they're paranoid and freaking out over nothing. They are hypervigilant. They're kind of like on the lookout for something, not to maybe if it happened, no, but when will it happen? Like they know it's going to happen. They just feel this impending doom. So they're kind of on the lookout at all times, always alert. And, it's not paranoia, again, because they have been hurt in the past. So it makes sense that they're feeling this way. Somebody is anxiety ridden because they were hurt in the past. And even more so, we're talking about the past here with the Six of Cups. It's a past connection or similar feelings to a past connection. But in this situation, I feel like it is somewhat of a past connection here we're talking about. And it seems like you're trying to go your own way at this time. Like it seems like you are the Queen of Wands, and that's very independent, very much like I'm not asking permission. This is what I'm gonna do. If you want to join me, that's fine, but I'm gonna go do this. So you can do whatever you're gonna do, but I already know what I'm doing, and I don't even feel the need to tell you that. I'm just, it's like she doesn't even mention. It's just she goes and she does what she wants to do. Very independent, very not feeling the need to hang back or like wait on someone, just going for it, whatever they want to do. They're just very about what they're about right now, so it seems like that's you. Now correct me if I'm wrong, you said we had a big breakup on Monday, so there's that past connection, but so it seems like, yeah, that's you who's kind of trying to go your own way about this. So let's see if we can get their energy here. What do we see coming from them? What do we need to know about them? What do they have to say? Maybe it's not going to tell us because you have to just answer the phone. But no, let's see. I just got that feeling, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's just see. Can you tell us anything about CR? Hi, Fantasy Lover. Yeah, I'll do you right after this one, okay? Because you are that last person on this message here at the bottom. So let's see what's coming out for CR. Okay. Feeling stuck and like they have, like, okay, in this situation, I feel like they have a choice to make here that could change everything. Because the way I see it is like this person here, with the Two of Swords, they, you know, they don't know, they have a blindfold on as well, just like the Eight of Swords, actually. So this person, you could say this person is very blind right now in their, in the position they're in. They don't know their worth. It's likely they don't know how much power and control they really have over themselves. Like they're giving that to you, basically, is what I feel. Like they're basically feeling like they're stuck without you. Like you're kind of the authority here. Like they're, and if you weren't before, they're putting that on you as if like they can't. I just get this idea of like somebody like can't go on without you kind of thing. But that's very like, it doesn't give them very much power over their own lives, and that's, you know, that's not good. But to me, with these two blindfolds on, it kind of feels like they're very, they feel like they're just blind to the truth, which is that they do have control over their lives. It just feels like they don't right now, and they feel very stuck and very out of control, like very, like they can't, their hands are tied, you know. That's how they feel. They feel, even though it's the swords, so it's mental energy, like they're not physically stuck, like nothing really literally is keeping them stuck and tied up, but that's how they feel, and it's very real to them. And then with the Two of Swords here, it's talking about a person who basically doesn't even know that these swords are in her hands here. They could be cucumbers for all she knows. She doesn't know that if she slices forward, somebody's face is going to be rearranged. Like everything in the situation is going to change just because of her decision to move her arm, you know. But she doesn't know that because she has a blindfold on. So it's like there's all this power and control that they don't know that they have. And I feel like it's not saying like over you they have power and control, but over their own lives and over themselves, you know. And they don't even see that. Like they're, I guess you could say right now they're feeling very weak, and like they are basically like they can't, I don't know how to explain, like how to put it. They just feel like they like basically, I guess you could say, need you in a way to kind of like, they just don't feel right without you. You know, it feels like they just don't even have control over their own lives. Like they just feel they're putting that on you, and, you know, basically giving that to you, you know, which is a big responsibility. And it's no one's responsibility to take over like that. That's, you know, no one's, you know, you're not their parent. But that's how they feel. They just feel like they can't do things without you, you know, if that makes sense. So they may be calling to tell you that. Yep. Yeah. So, you know, makes sense. They're heartbroken, you know. You know what they want to say. I mean, you know, it seems very obvious. It seems like nothing that we all haven't seen and maybe even experienced ourselves. I mean, this is very, it's just a breakup, and they want to, you know, probably rekindle, and basically they're just feeling like very out of control of their lives, like now, you know. So they're just calling to tell you that, I guess, whatever that means. Like if they want to get back with you, which I mean, of course, is probably the case. Or are they just going to call you and say, I feel lost without you, bye? No, they're going to say, I feel lost without you, so, like, can we get back together or something? You know, I could be wrong, but it's just, you know, seemingly the way that would go. So you probably already knew that. That's why you're ignoring the calls, right? Let's see what else we can get here. What do we need to know about this situation? What do you want her to know and be aware of? And, you know, what do you want her to, okay, use your better judgment on this one. I see you could have other options here. And if not other options with people, it's just talking about basically you have, you know, you have two different paths you could take, which would be either being with this person or not. And whatever way that would go for you, you have two choices here, and you're weighing your options. You know, which one is going to take, you know, which one's, they're pretty much, they're almost equal. One's just as important as the other. So you just haven't made that decision yet. But you do have some options here. So, you know, and they're asking you to use your better judgment. You know, use your better judgment. Think this one through. Don't think you know what I mean? Think about it before you take action here. But I do see here that, you know, there's a foundation wanting to be built. You're wanting to build something back. You're wanting to gain your strength again and kind of like be stable, you know? And so it's important that you really try to make a good decision here. You know, consider all options and try to do what's best for yourself. We do have you heartbroken as well. So, I mean, of course, you know, this is a relationship that broke up. You're heartbroken as well. So, I mean, I would say what you need to know here is basically you have some options. You have some options. It's not like you feel very lost. I mean, even if you do a little bit, it's like you have some options here. If you don't see that, it's good to know that. So, you know, I would say focus on your stability, focus on your strengths, focus on what you need to focus on to improve your life. If that includes this person or not, that's really up to you. But it seems like, you know, it's just asking you to use your better judgment. I want to say again. So it just really seems like, you know, you have some options here. It's really kind of up to you, like balls in your court with this person. You can answer or not, but it seems like they're just very heartbroken. They're wanting you to, you know, make it better by, you know, obviously probably being with them again. But basically all you need to know is the choice is yours, you know. I don't see any reason, any obstacle in the way or anything like that. It's, you know, we have free will. So I think really what's important to know about this is if you let it stop you, it will. And if you don't, you know, either way you decide to go, talking to this person or not, you have some options here and you can go either way with it, really. It's up to you. That's what they want to say, though. Okay. So fantasy lover, you said I understand. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I see you're new here. Hopefully you subscribe and you come to the next live. I'd love to see you there. Tomorrow night. Okay, so fantasy lover. Yeah, they are pretty big. This is the giant Rider-Waite. I have this linked in the description as well. I have all these cards linked in the description if you guys are interested. So go ahead and check those out if you are a tarot reader, you're interested in cards or anything. I have them all linked down there to help you out. Because whenever I see a tarot reader with cards and they don't say what card, like what deck it is, it's like I'm searching forever, like which deck is that? It's frustrating, so I just want to put that down there, make it easy for you guys if you're interested in that. So fantasy lover. Okay. You're like, okay. So the person I like started talking recently, and he mentioned about meeting them for something. I'm excited. How is it going to go? Was he genuine about it? How's he feeling about it? All right, so let's see. Hey, Anna, thanks. Hey, Sterling, thanks. Welcome, you guys. Yeah, you guys, I'm just going to do this for fantasy lover. Here, I'll take this off here since all three came tonight. Surprisingly, that never usually happens when I have a list of people from the last live. Usually they don't all come. But I'll take that off now because they did all come. So this is the last one. And after this one, I will add you who just showed up. I'll add you to the list. So stick around if you want to be added. I'm probably going to redo the list right after this because I have like a bunch of names on it, like 20 something. And we only have 13 people here right now. So I'll probably redo the list. Whoever wants one, they'll just, you know, you guys just say here whenever I'm done with this reading. And we'll redo that list and we'll start again, okay? So stick around if you want a reading, okay? So let's see how this person feels, fantasy lover. So the person I like started talking recently. So how does this person feel? Aw. Let's make a shout out. That's very positive. Very positive message there from J2 the B. Thanks. Wishing you a great day as well. Full of self-love. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for that positive message to everybody. All right. All right. So let's see here. Here, let me get your question back up there really quick. All right. So let's see how this person feels about you. What's their energy towards you? I want to see if they're genuine. So let's see their energy towards you. Okay, nice. Nice. Good. Okay, so this is what I was kind of worried about. Let me see if I can clarify this really quick just so I don't get... fuck. All right, just hang on one second. Let me see if I can Give me the energy of this person. Is it, just clarify what it is. Make it clear to me what this means. Is it, you know what I'm thinking. Is it that, or is it something else? I mean, just what is it? Okay, why? Okay, why? Okay, so this person, it's funny because I feel like it's not a serious thing. Like, I feel like the person's a bit immature in their way of dealing with people and relationships, relationship wise. And I say that because, first of all, that's really not a cute, I mean, Knight of Wands is basically either a player or a person who's not committed to relationships for very long. So it's like either they get bored easily, or maybe they just don't like to be with one person very long. I mean, they don't like to be tied down. They like to go and explore, and he's coming in fast and it's passionate, and then he leaves just as quick. So I mean, he gets bored easily, and it's hard to keep him in one place for very long, for any long period of time. So just taking note of that. At first I saw, there's this stability here that's wanting to build a foundation. But another thing this card could mean is hang on to your money. So I thought, okay, what is this guy, cheap? Like, he wants to hang out, but it's like, well, he's going to make you pay for it or something. That's just a thought in my mind in the back. Like, okay, let's continue. Then we see here, somebody who has their shit together, basically can take care of themselves, and also are willing to nurture this garden here and this bird. So it shows that, whoever this is, and I feel like it's you, by the way, whoever this is, has their shit together, can take care of themselves, doesn't depend on anyone else, doesn't need anyone, and also can share that with other people. So it's not greedy, you're willing to share. And which gets even kind of more difficult as we go along. Then I see here, okay, helping someone out or receiving help, What I don't see here is an equal exchange of giving and receiving. So it kind of makes me start to think like this person needs money, or they need your resources, or they're just going to accept your resources. But again, they're not really, they're not the committed type. So I just wouldn't waste a lot of time and energy on this, because it seems like they could be, I don't want to say using you, but I mean, in a way, it kind of seems like it's leading that way. Like they could be kind of just not, they're definitely not giving what you are, and they're receiving more than you're receiving back. So I mean, not that it's always about that, but it's just something to take note of here, especially with this Knight of Wands at the end. I'm just like, that's, if this person isn't committed and there's all of this, here, it's like, I feel like it's not that they're not serious about hanging out. I just don't know if it's going to be a long-lasting, serious relationship. You know what I mean? So again, here we have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So somebody either feels stuck in a situation where they have to collaborate with others and figure something out, or it could be a third-party situation. I mean, I don't really feel like it's a third party, just because I don't feel like this person's very serious about relationships at all in general. So if they are dealing with another person, then it's the same thing, and it's not really serious. And I feel like that would be more of a serious love triangle thing. This doesn't seem like it's even a love triangle thing. It seems more like this person maybe needs to collaborate with others and get some information, or get some money, or get some kind of resources, because they're feeling very stuck here. And not with you, but in their situation. And they're wanting you to kind of take responsibility for them financially, is what I see. Somebody wanting someone to take responsibility. But I don't see it being themselves taking responsibility, because somebody has the money and somebody's not taking responsibility for themselves. And it seems like the person's you. So correct me if I'm wrong, if you're not a person who's like able to take care of yourself. It seems as though, you're the one who they would be gaining resources from, unless it's the other way around. But I really don't feel like it is. But if that doesn't resonate, let me know and we can kind of look into this further. But yeah, it seems, well, I guess you wouldn't know yet, really, because you haven't really hung out with them yet. But it seems to me like they're not very serious about relationships at all in general. So I mean, go hang out and all that, and if you want, of course. If you don't want to, don't, of course. But I'm just saying, it's not like you can't go and hang out with the person. You can, but I just wouldn't expect it to go in a serious direction. I wouldn't expect it to be long lasting or committed. It seems like it'd be fun, sure, maybe, there's a possibility, but I just wouldn't expect it to be anything long lasting. So if you're wanting something long lasting, you don't want to waste your time with something like this, then you'll decide what you want to do. It seems to me kind of like it's just not going to be something serious, so yeah, I feel like they're serious about hanging out with you. I just don't know how serious they are about like continuing to hang out with you and be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Of course, anything can change at any time, but I mean, right now it just doesn't seem like that's the way it's going to go. Right. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys haven't really had much together yet, have you? I mean, that's why it's interesting. Like, it seems like it would go in a way of not really worth your time. I mean, you could be friends. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but to me, it seems like if you're wanting a relationship, it doesn't seem like it would go that way. Kind of seems like it'd be almost like a waste of time if you were trying to do that. So let's see. We have a few more people that came here. Serling, Jalila. Oh, okay, wait, let's do this. So I'm going to take these people off this list because there's 27 and there's only 15 people here. So I'm going to take everyone off the list and do a new list. If you're here right now and you would like a reading or a chance to get one, just say here. And Jalila. Abantika. Disha. Pia. Glipper, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Okay, getting you guys all on this list. If you'd like a reading still, please let me know in the comments right now. Say here, say me, say something. I swear, the later I go on, the better it is for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to read off who I have here. You guys let me know if your name is not called, okay? So I have Jalila, Abantika, Disha, Pia, Maggie Polo, Elena, Pooja, Dareen, Sunflower, Glipper, Nicole, Serling, Muskan, Urvi, Harsha, and Mary Ann. Is anybody not on this list? Anyone here right now? Did I not call you? Ladybug. Gotcha. Miss B. Gotcha. Thank you. That's right. Okay. SS. Sweet love. Yeah, definitely you can donate. All of the information for that's in the description. Go ahead and do that if you'd like. Of course, it's not required. But yeah, if you'd like to skip the line, for sure that's an option. Okay. Jenny. All right, so I think this is all for now. I have 21 people on this list. There's only 15 here. So let's see who's here still. All right, I'm shuffling a little bit. How funny. Okay, Glipper, thank you so much. I will do yours right after this one. Is that okay? Since I, just called this person. But yes, for sure, right after this one I'll do you, okay? And thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very cool. Jenny, are you here still? Jenny. Jenny. Is Jenny here still? Okay, so go ahead and post your question, Jenny, and we will get started, okay? Thanks for coming, you guys. Please go ahead and like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we do this all the time, every night. Almost every night, all right? Not every night, almost every night. But come back. If you don't get a reading tonight, just come back tomorrow night. It's like no big deal, Get another one. We'll do this again. I'd like to see you guys there. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Maggie. Thanks for coming. Couldn't do this without you guys, so I appreciate you guys. It's fun. Okay, just general overview. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see, Jenny. First of all, we see here. Oh, it's funny because this came out before, and I was thinking like it had relevance, but I'm just gonna let you know about it because the tower's here, so it's like pretty intense here. It seems like you're kind of okay. First of all, you're probably avoiding certain changes or resisting certain changes because the tower comes when these little changes we're supposed to make along the way, we don't make. Because why? Well, most people, not everyone, most people though, are pretty uncomfortable with change, right? They don't want to change things. They like the way things are. They don't like to change it. Some changes can be fun, but it's like, most of the time people resist changes a lot, it's uncomfortable. So, that kind of seems like what's happening here, especially with the tower. That's pretty much what happens is when we don't make certain changes, the Tower comes in and just says, okay, all these things are going to change at once and it's going to be pretty intense. It's really up to you how you want to deal with it, you know? Like basically, if you want to try to embrace those changes and accept them and just let them flow, you know, flow with it, you can't go over it. You can't go around it. You have to go through it. So this is kind of just what you have to do here now that the Tower's here. And even more so though, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like you really have been resisting some changes, like almost fighting back, like really, like even whether it's in your own mind or like literally like you're fighting certain people. I mean, I feel like it's just more you battling with yourself, like, no, I really don't want this to change. You're just hanging on to stuff for dear life and it needs to go. Like, not to say you have to let people go or let things go necessarily, but it's just things need to change in some way. And now the Tower's here to say, like, okay, well, you didn't do it, so I'm gonna have to do it for you because this is gonna screw up your whole path. Like, your path is supposed to have these changes and you're not allowing them. So now I have to make that happen in a big type of, you know, kind of explosion type of way. And it seems very scary in this card, but really all it means is big changes are going to happen. And, you know, pretty much that's what's going to happen, whether you want it to or not. And it might feel like at the time that things are kind of falling apart, you know, things are not working out the way you had hoped, like many different things at a time. And it could feel like everything in your life pretty much is not working out, but really it's just changing. And, you know, if you can learn to just, if you can try to really, if you could really just try to, when those changes happen, if you could really just try to flow with them, it will be so much easier for you. It'll be okay. You know what I mean? It'll be a lot better than if you resist them, but it looks like you're kind of resisting them. So let's see what else we can find out here. And what does she need to know? I'm just going to add those ones back because it's kind of a lot. So if they come back out, then that will be definitely the cards for you, but let's just put them back for now since that was a lot. Okay, what is she? Yep. Thank you. All right, so it could be that there's like arguing with or tension or, you know, some kind of like not getting along with a few different people, not just like one person, but like, you know, a few, maybe a group of people. And it's kind of like confusing the situation. Like you're kind of confused as to like why it's happening or where it's going or like what needs to be done about it. Like there's just a lot of confusion. There's like a lot of not clarity. Like there's no clarity in the situation. You're just kind of like, what do I do? And with the King of Wands here, it's even more so like you're wanting to take action, but you're just not sure like in which way to take action. You're just like, fuck, I mean, like it's just a cloud of shit going on that you just don't really stand what the fuck to do about, you know? But I feel like you're ready to like take action about it and make some changes. The problem though, I think, is that like these things are happening for a reason. And maybe we're talking about a situation that's like, there's nothing you can really do about it. Like you're so ready to make it right and fix it. And it's really kind of just like, that won't help. Like this is just part of your path. This is supposed to happen. And really, there's not much you can do. Like, just don't like try. That's the thing about the Tower too. It's like, don't try to like put your hand in it and control the situation. Like, not like you're a controlling person, but like you just being so gung-ho and ready to fix it. Like, what do I need to do? It's kind of like, you don't need to do anything. You know, you need to just allow it to happen. You know what I mean? So if this isn't like people, it could be yourself. It could be you like battling with these different ideas or these different thoughts, these different actions you want to take, different paths in your life. You know, if you're like, I have no idea who these people are, then we're talking about like you battling with your own self. Okay. Like it's kind of like you're in your own head here going like, should I do this? Should I do that? I want to do this. I want to do that, but I can't do this because of that. And then if I do that, then this, you know, it's like, you're just so all over the place. It's kind of like scattered thinking, you know, is how I see it. And then with the moon here, it's even more scattered and it's even more, you know, there's a lack of direction for you, but you're ready to take a direction. It's just lack of, you know, you just don't really know how to approach it. So I feel like really, you know, that makes sense with the Tower here because a lot of things are going to be changing. So when that happens, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, you're kind of like not sure which changes these are going to be probably. And so really just be ready for anything. I think when these changes start to happen, what you need to know basically is just to allow them to happen. You know, really don't try to change them. Don't try to stop them. Don't try to control them in any way, whether you're trying to do it for a good reason, good intentions or bad, whatever it is, just don't try to change it, you know, just accept it for what it is and just try to like continue, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be a lot harder if you do try to put your hand in it and have any kind of control over it. And, you know, if that requires healing, you said more painful than scary. I need to learn to live in the pain. I mean, you shouldn't have to learn to live in any pain. Like, I mean, yeah, accepting certain pains you feel and the emotions you feel, yeah, for sure. But like, you know, you shouldn't have to live in it for like ever. You know what I mean? Like it should eventually subside. But so hopefully that's what you meant. I don't know. I mean, to me, I feel like it shouldn't be like that forever. So I don't think you should just accept that it's going to always be that way. But yeah, I mean, if you need to kind of for a second, like I said, can't go around it, can't go over it. You have to go through it, right? So get therapy if you need help, you know, dealing with these changes or accepting these changes, you know, that could be very helpful for you. Like I said, a lot of people don't accept change very much or very easily. And I'm one of them. So you're not alone. But, you know, just do what you can to help yourself heal, because you're saying pain here. So it's like, obviously this is troubling for you. So if you need help, if you need support, it's out there. Try to go and get it. Don't do this on your own, you know, just make it easier for yourself, right? But the one thing you need to do is accept the changes, like just flow. Like don't try to stop anything that's occurring, you know, unless there's a kid about to get hit by a car or something. I plead the blood of Jesus, that's not going to happen. But I'm just saying, for example, like obviously you'd put your hand in that and try to, you know, save that kid. But like, you know, it's just things that you can't control though. You know what I mean? Which is what other people do, what other people don't do, other people's actions you can't control. Other people's thoughts you can't control. So, I mean, you can try, but you really can't control anybody but yourself. So just know that. Keep that in mind as you move forward, because changes are about to happen and it's just time for you to accept them. You know, it'll be a lot more smooth sailing for you. I feel like you've been resisting a lot of changes lately, and it's just time to let them happen, you know? It'd be a lot better if you did. Okay? So there you go. Jenny. Let's see. Do we have any new people here? You said, okay, exhausting, but thank you. Finally, a truth reading not packed with dreamy romance. You are good. Bless you and stay safe. You are great. I need my brain to save that kid, though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not sugarcoat type. It's funny because earlier I gave a few readings that were pretty positive and I kind of felt uncomfortable with it. I'm like, fuck, is this serious? Because I never just say like, it's going to be amazing and great and nothing to worry, you know, but a couple people had that situation today. But yeah, no, I'm just going to tell you what I see. You know, I'm not psychic, but I do read tarot cards. That's what I do. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just not going to tell you something that I don't see. And I'm going to let you know what I do see. So just let you know. So thanks for, you know, appreciating that. Let's see who we got. We have okay, Ladybug. Okay, but we had Glipper as well. So I'm going to do Glipper first and then we'll do Ladybug, okay? Okay, is that cool? Because I do see you, Ladybug. But we had Glipper first, so let's go ahead and do Glipper. He said, how will the Cancer guy respond to my messages? Oh, thanks, Jenny. I appreciate that. Okay, so how will the Cancer guy respond to my messages? Will he step up to build on the relationship, or will he avoid me and be defensive about it? Okay. Let's use the Romance Angels Oracle for this one to see where this is going. What is between these two? What can we expect to kind of transpire between these two? Like, what are we seeing happen between them as we move forward? Is there any reconciliation? Is there responsibility taken? Is there forward movement? Is there togetherness? I mean, what is left in this connection here between these two? This Cancer and Glipper here. Soulmate. Yes, you have met your soulmate. Okay, so I just want to make note really quick. Soulmate. It's not exactly going to mean that it's the person you're going to be with, right? But just saying, it is somebody that was very significant to you. So that's what's pretty much important here. Yeah. Okay, so I can see that. Yep. Okay, so first of all, the reason that it's really important to you, one of the reasons anyway, is because it's a past life relationship here. If you don't believe in past lives, and we're talking about a situation that feels very familiar, it feels like, if you don't believe in past lives, I guess you could look at it kind of like it's a lesson you were supposed to learn that you didn't learn with someone else. And now it's coming back again to say, hey, time to learn it. You know what I mean? And it's funny because it says you have known this person before, or each other before. And it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, definitely lessons to be learned in this connection here. And it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like this here is talking about like this situation may not pan out. But the thing about it is it's saying make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So whatever intuitive messages you're getting right now, whatever your intuition is telling you, like trying to make, like guide you to do, you may be avoiding it if it's not something you want to hear, but try to listen to that, because it seems like, to me, I feel like it's not necessarily talking about being with this person. To me, it feels like it's saying it's, you know, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Like your intuition's trying to guide you in the direction of a love that's worth your time, that's really, you know, your thing, that's your love, you know, but it probably isn't this person. To me, it feels like make the effort. It's like if you have to break away from the person, if you have to accept it's over, like whatever, if you have to just like do what's best for yourself, because what's coming is even better. Like it's great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, but that takes a lot of effort, right? To like not like continue on with something that isn't good for you, for example. I don't know exactly for sure 100% if it's saying it's not this person, but to me it feels like it's not. To me it feels like it's someone else. To me it feels like it's a huge effort for you to move on from this person, but great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Guided to take. So again, listen to your intuition. And with this being a past life thing and forgiving and learning, I feel like it's, you know, this connection is supposed to be for you to learn a lesson or many lessons possibly. You know, you're supposed to learn a lot from this, but it's not necessarily saying it's going to be the thing that you stay with forever and ever and ever. You know, I mean, I feel like there's something better for you out there. So I feel like that's kind of the thing where you stand now, is like learning from this and kind of understanding what it means to you in your life and how its effect on you and how it's going to affect things moving forward. And hopefully, you know, it's not going to affect you in the way of like holding you back. That's not what it's meant to do. You know, these lessons are supposed to help your life, you know, they're supposed to help you to navigate the world better in your karma. So it's kind of like letting things go, picking up new karma, hopefully not bad karma. But of course, you know, here and there it's going to be. But here it seems like it's a release of certain karmas from a past life relationship. And again, if you don't believe in past lives, that's fine. You know, some people don't. I didn't for a long time. But I do now. But if you don't, it's, you know, we're talking about like lessons that were supposed to be learned maybe with someone else and you didn't learn them. So here we are again, going through the same thing, and it's time to learn these lessons. Even if it wasn't like the same or similar situation, it's like kind of the same issues you're having and faced with. So you're having to learn from those. And another thing I want to note here is this card fell out. Attraction. I love this card because she's naturally just smelling this flower. And it says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What that means is you're supposed to just be you, enjoy your life, enjoy the moments as they pass. And somebody is attracted to that. You know, it's like you just being your complete self. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It's like live in the present moment, be you. It's beautiful. So keep that in mind as you move forward. You know, it's going to be, I feel like there's something better for you out there. But remember, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So think about that, you know? Please think about that. Even though it might not be what you want to hear right now, just try to think about that and try to see, like, you know, there are other things, and to me it feels like something better. So just to let you know. Okay. So Ladybug. And thank you, Glipper, by the way. I hope you got some good information from that. I hope you felt like that was, you know, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Ladybug, you said, my question is what's coming up in my love life? Okay. I mean, we could use the Romance Angels, but I feel like the Romance Angels Oracle to me is more like, I like to use it when we're talking about a relationship that's happening now or that did happen or whatever. And we're trying to figure out like what's left in it or like what's going to happen or like what's between the two, like energy wise. So like we could use that, but I mean, I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't really know what deck to use because I feel like tarot won't exactly, I mean, it, yeah, no, it will. Let's use this deck though. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Illuminated Tarot deck. Illuminated deck. You'll see why in a second. Tell us what's coming up for Ladybug. Tell us what's coming up in love for Ladybug. If anything, let us know. Help me to be the messenger. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. Clarify the Five of Swords for me, please. Clarify the Five of Swords for me, please. All right. One more. Okay, so you have been hurt in the past. I feel like, I mean, obviously we all have, right, to some degree, or maybe not. But I mean, to me here, I feel like that's kind of an obvious statement. But what I'm trying to say here is like, this is something that's basically a big worry for you going forward into any relationship. You're very anxious about being hurt again. And you've been very hurt in the past. You're not paranoid. You're not just tripping. I mean, you know, people are out there that can hurt you. So you're kind of worried. And you're kind of also worried that it will be a very, like, you know, basically bad person. I mean, a person that's just basically very hurtful. And also that you'll be doing all the work, that you'll be putting in all the effort, because that's something that's happened in the past. Although at first we see, you know, this is probably you getting, I mean, it looks like your wish is coming true, someone coming forward into your love life. But I feel like you're kind of afraid and you may not even see the person coming, or you may just deny the person. Like you may be avoidant a little bit, maybe like you push them away because you feel like, fuck, this is intense. But it could be like subconscious, like you don't really think about it like that, but it is what you're doing. Like I just feel like that because you're so afraid of this negative energy affecting you. And but again, I feel like it's not really like I totally get it because you've been hurt in the past. So it makes sense. It's not like, I mean, I see why you'd feel that way. You know, it's not like you're crazy and like fatally flawed. It makes sense why you feel these things, but you know, it seems like there is someone ideal for you coming in. I just don't know if you'll be able to accept it or not. I mean, it kind of seems like you're so afraid of this happening that you might actually just see it happening before you even give it a chance. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, that's not gonna, nope, that person's bad. You know what I mean? Like just not even letting it happen. Like just seeing the negative and kind of like making like kind of like a self-fulfilling, like, you know what I mean? Like you just like see, you kind of like create a situation just to tell yourself like, yeah, see, I told myself that that was going to happen and it did. Okay. Because it's almost safer to feel like you knew that was going to happen instead of getting tricked or getting like used and played and like feeling like shit afterwards. Like you couldn't protect yourself. You couldn't even save your, or like, you know, keep yourself safe in a situation. You're going to make the situation happen, or at least see it that way so that you can tell yourself, okay, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So I'm good. Like I'm safe. You know, I protected myself. But really, it's not that. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's just kind of your worries about what it would be. But so I feel like there is somebody coming in. It could be a water sign. Of course, we have cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know if you're going to be able to accept it, though. It seems like you might push the person away or just kind of see the negative in the situation before it even begins. You know what I mean? Like you just like exit out completely because you're just like not even willing to risk. And you know, that's fine. Right now, maybe it's just better for you to heal first. Because if you're already having all these worries and stuff, it just seems kind of like maybe it's not the best idea to be in a relationship anyway, because you'd be so freaking worried about it, you know? You wouldn't even be able to like enjoy yourself. You'd just be like tripping every second thinking like they're lying or they're using, you know, and that's fine. That's how you feel right now. But the thing is, like, maybe it's just best for you to be single right now because of that. I just keep seeing like you not allowing that to even happen. Like, even if it wants to, you just won't, because you want to protect yourself, you know? So it kind of sucks, but I mean, like, at the same time, it's not that bad. I feel like if this is happening, the best thing you can really do is just, you know, take some time and just heal, you know? Like, that's to have the best chance of an enjoyable relationship in the future, one that's healthy. Just don't even date right now, just until you can feel like you're safe, you know, enough to open up and be vulnerable to somebody else and allow love in, you know. Right now I don't see it happening. I just feel like you're so blocked and guarded that you don't see it happening. And that sucks, but I mean, you know, it's your path. You got to heal first. That's fine. Take that time, you know. Take that time to heal. There's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, it's probably better to do that than to get into any kind of relationship when you're feeling like that, you know? Because it's probably just not going to work out. Like, when you're feeling so negative about relationships and people, it's just probably best to heal first, you know? So, thank you so much. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off here. I had a good time, though. And I know you guys are going to be pissed right now. Please don't be pissed. Just come back tomorrow. We'll do this again, okay? So I better see you there tomorrow. Come back on tomorrow night. Please, please come and see me. Okay? Do not miss it. I want to get you guys your readings, okay? So come and hang out. Thanks.